Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, it's Phathead. It is March 11th, 2026, and the weather still pretty good. We're going to be a little cooler, touch cooler today, 55, mix of sun and clouds. Better than it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow looks a little cloudy, upper 40s, could get some precipitation tomorrow. Look out for a little bit of rain. I did see a picture of a snowflake, but I still don't understand. Like, even if it comes down as snow, it's going to immediately become rain because we're going to be in the 40s. I don't know how, scientifically, that doesn't work for me. Why show a snowflake when we're going to be in the 40s? Please stop that. But it looks like we could get some precipitation tomorrow with your clouds and upper 40s. Today, we still got that sunshine going on for us. Let's do it. This coming Monday, big announcement on Monday, March 16th, 7:30 a.m., a huge event, summer event for you. We are asking you politely, save the date, July 3rd of this summer, Friday, July 3rd, 2026. We have a major event we're excited about. We will announce that on Monday. Also, our weekend programming, we love to tell you about this. Got a whole new Saturday lineup. We got Frankie C during the day. He's been doing that for years. Love Frankie. Then myself and Murph hosting Country Fresh Radio from 6 to 8 p.m. And Ryan King with Mixtape Saturday Night. All the classic songs, the country songs we've got for you from 8 to 11 p.m. That is definitely a good time. All right, so in a new study that should shock nobody, 0% of students, went the whole school day without looking at their phone. Now, this is from the University of North Carolina study that observed phone habits of 100 students in middle school and high school between the ages of 11 and 18. Those kids all have phones, obviously. The number of kids that went the whole day without using their phone, 0%. Not a one of them. Students grabbed their phones an average of 64 times during the school day. The average teen logged more than 2 hours of screen time during school alone. High schoolers use their phones more than middle schoolers. I agree with that. I have 2 high schoolers and I have 1 middle schooler, and I can tell you high schoolers are definitely using it more. Here's the other thing, which you might be asking yourself, and parents are probably dealing with this the way I am. New York State, allegedly, all right, I'm not calling anyone out because I knew this was not going to last. There was no way this was going to work. New York State, at the beginning of the school year, had a law in place. They passed legislation that kids would have to put their phones away or put them in these special bags, or they wouldn't be able to touch them, or whatever, however it was. And of course, there was no universal way of doing it. They left it up to each school district. I'm sure, and I'm talking to you parents with the kids in high school, there is no way that was ever going to work. No way it is working, and no way that there's any way to enforce it. I can, hand in the air. And by the way, I will say this. I'm not calling anybody out. I think it was a ridiculous thing to begin with. The cat is out of the bag. I mean, do I think kids should have their phones in school and be looking and playing on their phones? No. However, there is no way to rein this back in. And the side note to this, the phone with the kid always, still a security measure. Always good that you have that contact with your child. There's many different reasons why you may have to contact your child during the day, even if they're just looking at their phone in between classes. But yeah, no way they were ever going to be able to enforce that at all. And this study says 0% of the kids that they studied were going the day without looking at their phone. All right, and then we got this one for you. We know gold is valuable. There are some things that are more valuable. We do know that as well. But would you have guessed cow gallstones are more valuable than gold? Not a joke. According to the Wall Street Journal, last year the price of gallstones from a cow was $5,800 per ounce. The price of gold, about $5,200 per ounce. They've been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years to treat hypertension, cardiovascular disease, a lot of different things. And I don't know how rare it is to find a cow with a gallstone or not, but the chances of cows forming gallstones increases with age. But most slaughterhouses prefer to, unfortunately, slaughter cattle at a younger age to improve their agricultural efficiency. So they're not allowing the cows to develop gallstones. So now to find cows with gallstones has been difficult, and there's a whole black market for it. People are robbing them, and it's a whole crazy ordeal. But yes, cow gallstones, big business, especially where they're smuggling and robbing in Brazil to find cows with gallstones. Plenty more to do this morning. 8:12, your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We do have National Days Good News Stories late 8 o'clock hour. Will be mix of sun and clouds today, about 55. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.